pressure on Jamison Williams. They're few better in the red zone as he comes in.
The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year 2, one of the game's brightest young stars, and that's Trevor Lawrence.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. You talk about this Falcon defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Off the option, here's Gibbs. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Great job.
They go play action with Lawrence. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Touchdown Bears! Christian Watson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Well, the numbers for Mostert a week ago: 12 carries, 54 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Here's 2nd and 8. There's a short one taken in by Otten.
A gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
You look at this Bears defense.
This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. 65 check, 65 check. Go.
They're going to look to throw.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw here. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
On the jump. Cut 19. Cut 19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
That is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now this throw caught left side. Give him 32 on the play.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Raheem Mostert, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Lawrence to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Lawrence. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. Wow. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 3 yards. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 2nd down, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Zay Flowers, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Well, the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He'll drop to throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They go play action here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here on...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, this will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
They'll look to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jamison Williams.
67 yards.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
That's taken on the 25.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be Falcon football. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll find Williams on the slant.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. But they're going to go for it. Back to throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
Looking to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
60 back, 10 through 11, 10 through 11.
2nd and 3. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bears 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vita Vea make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Zay Flowers. Incomplete.
Hey, Lions.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. It's a throw again is Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
24.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Now receiver in motion left.
18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On first down, Lawrence.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Back to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown from 21 yards away.
And the Falcons extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
The kick is good.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
14. Justin Tucker set to
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Lawrence. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37.
Let's go. That's good. For a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 37.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
At the 39-yard line.
Lawrence will throw.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Okay, break.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does.
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 74 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Right there, hurt.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Panther 11, trap 60. Mustang 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. Hustle. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Warrior 70.
He'll drop to throw. Throw right side, caught by Ridley.
And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Eric Murray. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here comes third down and 7.
Buffalo 18. 60 average. 6 go.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the and that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.